Lights, please. Oh, that's that's when it all began. That's when it all started. That's the night I got drafted, and that was a very special moment for me. And being 17 years old and coming into the NBA, it was having my family there. That's the beginning. That's always a special time for me. Magic is my idol. Simple and plain. He's my idol. You know, Michael Jordan is probably the player that I learned from the most because being the same height, similar athleticism, I was able to learn a lot on the skill level. But Magic Johnson was my favorite player and still is my favorite player to ever play. The master. He's the master. He's the guy that really perfected the game and taught me a lot about the game of basketball and how to prepare and leadership and competitive spirit and basketball fundamentals. I mean, he's the guy that I learned so much from. And in that picture in particular, just playing against him, I think that's my second year in the NBA right there. And I have to guard Michael Jordan. I'm all but 18 years old. So it was fun, though. I had a good time playing him. Yao Ming has grown tremendously. I mean, he came in with a lot of pressure on him because of his height, because of his ability to dominate games over in China, and a lot of people were down on him his first year because he had a tough time adjusting. But you look at him now, and he's putting up 30 points, 15 rebound games, and he's just having a monster season. I couldn't be any more proud of him. Alex McKechnie. Well, you know what? You have to do all kinds of training to prepare yourself to get ready. And he is one of our great staff members that helps me get ready before games. Also during practice when nobody's around, you have to make sure that you try to get your body ready to play and, constantly try to improve and constantly try to get better. Being part of USA Basketball has always been a dream of mine, to play and represent my country. And it's also more special because I'll be playing with a teammate of mine, Lamar Odom, who I've known since high school. I mean, he was younger than I was, and I used to look out for him quite a bit. And here we are now, standing side by side for the Lakers. In this summer and also the next, we'll be standing side by side for our country. That night it went beyond work ethic. It was just a blessing. It was just a blessing. And what a lot of people don't know about that particular night. It was my grandma's first time watching me play in person. She's never seen me play. Even in high school, she's never seen me play. And we flew her out here from Philadelphia, and she was at that game sitting with my wife and our daughter, and she watched me play. And it was also my grandfather's birthday, who passed away a year before that. So a lot of people don't know that, and that night was made even more special because of that. I see evolution and maturation of a player who first came into the NBA at 17 years old, was able to win 3 championship rings, and now when I look at 24, I see a player who's been through so much, who's learned so much, who's been to the top of that mountain, and now we're starting over again, starting from that bottom of that mountain and see if we can't climb back up to the top again. I got hot at the right time. I don't know how to explain it. Everything just slowed down for me. I felt like if I could elevate and create just a little bit of space, I wasn't going to miss. And, that type of feeling doesn't come around too often. And once I had it for one game, we started the next game, and I felt the same way. And started the third game, and I felt the same way again. And it just kept going for 5 straight games. The first title is the most special because we have been through so much. We were swept by Utah a couple times, swept by San Antonio another time, and everybody was kind of questioning whether or not we had the discipline to get to that next level and to get over a hump and to win the NBA championship, and that was the first one. So that was something. Now that, to me, if you would have told me that, when I was 13 years old, I'd be standing next to Dominique Wilkins, Dr. J, and Michael Jordan, I would have looked at you like you were crazy. These are the guys, I've had their posters up in my room for years and watching them, and and idolizing them and trying to do the things that I see them do on a nightly basis. And have an opportunity to be next to those guys was special. So that's something I'll never forget. Hey, guys, I think I hear Phil calling. So last picture, okay? That's what we play for. That means everything. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else outside of holding that at the end of the season. Being a team at the end of the season holding that trophy. That's what I play for. That's what drives me. That's what pushes me to work as hard as I do. And hopefully I can hold that thing again.